Hey everybody, my name is Jacob, and today I'm joined by the world's most famous pole dancer, Felix Cane. I finally met her. I can confirm that she's actually a real person, not just a digital boneless creation for YouTube. So she's actually a real person, and she's agreed to have a short interview with me today, so thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let's start with the thing that brought us all to Perth in the first place, the Felix Cane Pole Championship. What made you create this event?
I think what really drove me to create the Felix Cane Pole Championships was I wanted to see pole the way that I like to perform pole, so in a show and with major production choreography, and not just focusing on the tricks, but creating a number and a piece of art for people to watch. My industry was show business, so I was in the circus for a long time, and so that's the way that I have always done pole dancing. So I'm not really of the world of it being such a sport. So I wanted a competition to reflect how I pole.
Okay, that's amazing. I've participated in quite a few competitions in my life, and I have to say that by far this is the only one of such a format, meaning that it was very competitor oriented, and we can feel that all the time whenever we had a problem or there's an issue to resolve. It was all about us, and on the day also we could feel that you really wanted us to shine on that stage. So thank you for that. That was absolutely amazing. Why just one pole?
I think again, going back to it being more about the show, I never needed more than one pole, and I think that you lose a lot of time moving in between the poles. Our apparatus is a pole, and I only need one. We only need one, really. A static, you can do some things on static that you can't do on spinning, but I always felt more comfortable on the spinning. I think it looks better when you're recording and for a film. I just think it looks better on the spinning pole. It's more impressive. So it's my preference, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it worked because we had everything dragged to the center of attention was at the center of the stage.
Exactly.
Made sense.
It brings it all in and focuses it all into one place. And also then you don't have such a huge area to work as a performer because we don't give you that much time on the stage. So I just like it to have it one focal point.
Fantastic. Okay, so what do you think about this year's edition?
I think this year, even from last year, was such a huge step towards what I really want the competition to be about, which is like bringing the show and your showmanship and making it into like almost like a theatre production versus a competition. So this year was like, compared to last year was amazing. This year people I think are starting to get what I really want out of the competition. So it was really good.
But I think you're achieving that goal because even as a competitor, it didn't feel like a competition. It's like suddenly people say, oh yeah, the prize money. I'm like, what prize money for a show? They're like, oh my god, it's a competition. You completely forget, since everything, the lighting, the possibility of having backup dancers, all the special effects, the LED screen, everything just made it like a theater production, just like you said. So I think you're really achieving what you want to achieve. So I think it's working out really well. I want to ask about the application process, since it's quite unusual. It's only a 30-second video along with a form to fill out to apply for this competition. Why only 30 seconds, and what are you looking for in those 30 seconds?
I can usually tell if I want to keep watching someone after 5 seconds. After 5 or 2 seconds, I can tell if you've got something that I want to see. I can't really explain it. It's a combination, I think, of technique, of elegance, of control, but also of a real charismatic performer.
The X factor.
The X factor. There's something that you give to the audience that, you know, you can see right away if somebody is performing for the audience or if they're just doing it for themselves.
So is there any possible advice you can give for people who want to apply for the next editions of this competition? Production?
I would say don't send me lots and lots of snippets of tricks because that doesn't really grab me. Try to send me something that will make me feel something that is exciting. Maybe it might just be musical, like musicality. I love when things go really well to the music. So if you have a combination that fits really well to a certain piece of music, then I want to see it. I want to see you really living it and being in the moment. That's what I look for.
Okay, you've heard her. So if you want to apply for the next edition, and I really encourage you to do so, just dance nice to the music and dance for her, not for yourself, okay? Those are the rules. Dance for Felix Cane. Now, the footage from this competition is absolutely out of this world. I watched it yesterday and all I wanted was more and more. I think it's a really pleasant thing to just sit down. I'm going to watch it like every single day for the next week. So where can we find the footage? How can we watch it?
The footage you can get on Vimeo. If you go to vimeo.com, you can search Felix Cane or Guilty Pleasures and it will come up with the Felix Cane Pole Championships. And from there you can just pop in all your details and you can rent it for just to watch it once off, or you can download it and buy it forever.
When you rent it, you can watch it an unlimited amount of times for, I think, 30 days?
I think it's for 30 days, and then if you buy it, then you can watch it, stream it forever.
Yeah, you want to watch it forever. Believe me, the show was amazing. And let me just tell you, I think you have a really good taste in artists because, not talking about myself, but this year, out of everybody's opinion, everybody was so good.
Yeah.
So unbelievably good that no matter what result the judges would announce, I would be like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's good.
Because everybody was so unbelievably good.
I think everyone was just at the top of their game, you know? On the night, everyone brought it and it was phenomenal to watch, and then somebody won. Like you said, it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's a competition.
Yeah, some of the artists for this edition were actually found by you on the internet and invited. How do you find people? Like, it's kind of unbelievable when we consider ourselves like normal people, like normal everyday average pollers, and then suddenly Felix Cane sends you a message, oh hey, I'm having this competition, want a cup? And it's like, what? I mean, she lives somewhere in the clouds. How does she even have internet? Like, how does this work? How do you find people?
I'm a really good stalker. I will find you. I have people send me suggestions, and I also do a lot of like just scrolling and clicking and scrolling because I still love it. I still love to see what's going on and to see who's coming up with new things, and I think a lot of it's on Facebook. I just find things popping up all the time on Facebook. Not so much YouTube anymore. I think YouTube is over. But Facebook and Instagram, I'm all over that.
Okay, so you never know. You might be actually stalked by Felix Cane. So keep everything at the top of your game because who knows, maybe you'll be invited for this fabulousness everywhere. Okay, let's go to this. So focusing on Felix Cane Academy. This studio is absolutely mesmerizing. Ever since I saw it on Facebook, I was like, whoa, you're really setting everything to the highest standard in decoration, in quality, in the things you have in the timetable of the class. You have like everything you could possibly dream of. So tell me, what happened? What made you create this whole place?
I think it was a long time coming. I haven't, with touring and working, haven't been in one place for long enough to really create my own space.
Yeah.
So when I came back to Perth, it was time to just have a space that I wanted to be in to train to open a studio. And when it came to doing that, it was only the best. I don't want to be in a place where everything isn't luxurious and at the highest possible quality.
And if anybody wants to sign up for classes, where do they go?
You can go, I've got lots of options. The easiest one I think is the app. If you you download on your app store, download the Felix Cane Academy app. Or you can go to the Felix Cane Academy website, which is www.felixcaneacademy.com. All of the information is on the app. You can click through the timetable and find out information on the classes, on the teachers, and you can give us a call as well. Information is on the website.
So if you're ever in Perth, this is a mandatory stop during your stay. I will put all of the links to the Vimeo videos, to the Felix Cane Academy website. Everything is going to be in the description, or you can click here, here, and here to check everything out. You said, you mentioned touring. What's happening with Felix Cane right now? Where can we find you? Are you touring? Are you still going around the world? What's happening?
I'm here now. Like, this is my baby. I think for the next year or so, I'll probably just stay here in Perth. It's just really difficult to leave for any extended period of time because we just opened 2 months ago. So I'm feeling like this is where I need to be right now. But in the future, I do hope to maybe only do small tours, maybe one every year.
Okay.
Just a little baby one.
Okay.
I'll start in Europe.
And if somebody wants you in their studio, how do they get you?
The best way to do it is to email info@felixcaneacademy.com and just say that's what you want.
Okay, so contact her if you want her for 2017 because you ain't getting her in 2016. She's staying here, okay? And come, I've taken her classes. She's amazing, so book her for 2017. Let's talk about your time with Cirque. There's one thing that there were rumors about, there was no official info anywhere, so I really want to ask you about it. I heard you had an accident while working with Cirque. What happened?
I was in rehearsal. We would motorize the bottom of the pole so that it would keep spinning.
Yeah.
Basically what happened was they lost control of the motor, or there was a malfunction, and the motor started spinning faster and faster. So instead of staying at a steady pace, it was just accelerating. And so I was thrown off the pole.
Wow.
And because I was quite high and it was going so fast, I was thrown out from the pole and I landed on the concrete floor, so I obliterated most of my face.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I broke a few bones, but they fixed me up pretty good, so...
How long were you off?
I was off for a year and a bit.
Wow. And after the accident, did you return to the circus?
Yeah.
And now, what happened that you're not continuing
with the
circus?
circus?
Yeah.
With the circus. I had a really good run with the circus. I was with them for 7.5 years, nearly 8 years. And so it was just when I came back we were actually touring through Perth, and I came back and I was like, oh, I just want a washing machine.
I want the normal life.
Yeah, I think that I had gotten as much as I needed and wanted to get from working for them. I had a solo in an arena tour and performing in front of 30,000 people a night. And from there, I didn't want to go into coaching and I didn't want to go into artistic direction. I just didn't want to progress any further in the company. Yeah. So I think when I came back here, I was, not that I don't miss performing, I do, but I was ready to sort of take the next step for my career.
Well, I'm sure that everybody here in Perth and everybody who's coming to travel are very grateful that they can have you right over here. Now, everybody can learn from Felix Cane, you can travel, learn from her, you can come to the competition. The competition also was created because you had finally enough time to do something like that. So I think we're all very grateful for your decision, and I'm happy that you fulfilled yourself with the circus and that you're fulfilling yourself right now. After meeting you, the first thought was like, oh my god, she's even more beautiful in real life than she is on social media. And the second thought was like, you're such a down-to-earth and humble person. And I'm not lying saying that you're the most famous pole dancer. It's true, look, she's blushing. You're the most famous pole dancer in the world. How do you stay so humble? How do you stay a normal person while being so absolutely famous?
I think that you get a kind of reality check when I was in the circus, everybody was amazing.
Yeah.
It was just normal for us to be at such a high level. So I wasn't that amazing in the circus. I spent so much time there that I think I just got used to not being treated any differently.
Okay.
But then also I feel like pole dancing is just one little part of our personalities and our lives, and it doesn't mean that in all other areas that we're invincible.
Yeah.
I think that you have to be humble, and with accident as well. When you can't pole dance anymore, you've got to be able to be happy with yourself then as well. So,
very smart words.
Yeah, thanks. Don't know what I'll do if we're doing pole dance, but
what would you do if pole dancing hadn't appeared in your life? What would you be doing?
I think I would be creating pole dancing.
Inventing it. If it wasn't created.
I'm gonna make it. I don't know. I think if there wasn't pole dancing, I probably would still be doing something with my body. I grew up a ballerina, but I probably wouldn't be doing ballet, but maybe some sort of fitness or something with my body. Yeah. Okay, cool. My next question is out of the random category, wings. We have wings. You have lots of wings tattoos, you have wings in your logo, your catchphrase is take flight, your merch has hashtag take flight. What's up with wings? Wings to me represent flying your own path and freedom. When I first started pole dancing, I dropped out of university, so I veered from the normal path to take flight in this area.
You're supposed to be a scientist, weren't you?
I was supposed to be a scientist. And veered off into this sort of grey area of life where nobody really knew where it was going to end up. But I knew that I wanted to do this. So wings to me represent having the strength to fly your own path regardless.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And you live up to it, really.
Okay. I have so many, it's hard.
So many. And I love the hashtag too. It looks good. Buy the Felix Cane leggings. They're beautiful. Hashtag take flight. Hashtag take flight. What are your favorite things to do non-pole related? When you're out of the studio, there's no pole in vision, what do you as a person like to do?
I love my dogs. I love to cuddle with my dogs, and I love to cook as well.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, I find it
what do you
very
like
relaxing.
cooking?
I'm a vegetarian. I like
too.
cooking meat.
Beep! Blackout. Do you cook meat for your partner?
Yeah, I do. I don't just cook it.
I was like,
and
why
throw
do you do
away.
it? I'm just gonna take this corpse and just cook it.
Throw it away.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
so but I'm really good at cooking meat, so
Okay.
I think I enjoy things that I'm good at.
Okay, so thank you once again for having this interview with me. We were absolute delight. And follow her on
Hashtag
social
take
media.
flight.
Hashtag take flight.
Yay.
Hashtag Felix is amazing. Hashtag bye. Okay. Interviewing Felix Cane.
Does my hair look okay?
Yeah, looks good.
I didn't brush it.
So good. Yeah, you can tell that they can tell that you're a sports person. You can stand a little bit back so we're
I
like.
can tell that you're a sports fan.
There you go. Yeah. Oh my God, you look tall. I love you.